Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show series video, and today we have a 3-game series in Boston versus the Red Sox, and this Kansas City Royals team is the hottest team in baseball right now. We are playing great baseball, and we're sitting right now with back-to-back sweeps. We swept Atlanta at home, and then we went to Toronto and swept them, and we dominated in that series. We're on a 6-game win streak, and really, if you look at June, July, and the start of August, we have been dominating. And right now, the beautiful part of those back-to-back sweeps is we are only 1 game back from the Minnesota Twins, who are top the division. So that means that if we sweep Boston, we can have a chance to be winning the division after we take down Minnesota in the next series. Yes, the next episode is one of the most important ones of the season because this could dictate whether or not we win the division. You know, it seems every time we win, Minnesota wins, besides they just got swept when we swept Toronto. So we needed them to lose, and they did. They lost 3 in a row. And this series right here is so important because if we can take down Boston at least 2 games to 1, and then we take down Minnesota 2 games to 1, we may be the new division leaders. So hey, let's focus on 1 game at a time, everybody. Ryan Gamer's been playing great ball. Batting .318, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs. We won Rookie of the Month in June and July, having a great start here in August after a fantastic series against Toronto with a home run and 2 stolen bases. We stole home and 2 triples. But here we go. Let's focus on Boston, and then we're going to spend our skill points at the end of today's episode, every 3rd series. We'll have an off day probably for training as well, and then we focus up in the next episode, one of the most important series here in this series so far, if not the most important. Here we go. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and look at this. We are batting 7th now against righties. That's interesting because we've been playing such good ball, batting 6th. I don't know why the manager would move this, but here we are batting 7th. All right. And honestly, we've been doing a pretty good job with runners in scoring position. I don't know. I think that's very surprising. But look at this. Ryan Gamer is batting .318. Bobby Witt Jr., .293. Our lineup is rolling. We need to win this series. Come on. Boston is 52 wins, right? I think it said.
Major League Baseball
51 wins.
It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox.
52. There it is. 52 and 61. I mean, they're trying to battle back for a wild card. It is possible.
Alongside Chris Singleton and Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good.
Now we're 1.5 games back. Minnesota apparently won.
Areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Wow, I mean, this is such a massive game and a massive series. Next one is going to be insane. MVP chance here for Duran.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying onto the track.
What about MVP fielding chance? We're not going to get those in Boston, right?
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
You know, I will say, Ryan Gamer has been on a roll in the field lately.
And Devers hits that one.
That's not to us.
Blanco makes the catch, and that will end the inning.
Usually it's only when it's hit to you, but I guess it was close. It really wasn't. Okay, here we are. We're batting 3rd here in this inning.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now the center fielder.
Runner on 2nd, 1 out. Cabrera on the mound. Circle change, 4-seam, 12-6, a seeker and a slider.
Hit hard, but
I felt like I was all over that. Nope.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
How close was it? Not close at all. Okay, that's fair.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
I mean, that curve is nasty, though.
In the dirt, but kept close.
He puts that in the zone. There's no way I hit that. That is disgusting. That thing's breaking like 7 feet. I know that's an exaggeration, but
here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, out towards
good contact on it, just not good timing.
He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Cabrera's a great pitcher, right? He's tough to hit, and you can tell right there. I'm struggling seeing his release. He's got a nasty 12-6 drop. Like,
on the ground, could be 2.
I read circle change too.
Turn to double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
I tell you, the fans are wild here in Boston. This place is loud. So close. Good hustle.
1 out, bases empty.
Wow, we've been hitting great recently. 1-0 lead, though. That's what matters right here. Top the 7th. Bases wide open, 1 out. Just get on base. Chapman on the mound. Oh, no. One of my mini nemesis. So tough to hit. I have a lot of pitchers who are my nemesis, right? How many? Like 100?
And ball 1. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
I tell you, I'm just hoping for a walk.
Inside edge, and it's 2-1.
Then why would I swing, right? That's a great question.
Swings over the top of that one.
That splitter is disgusting.
Catcher has it, fires
Like,
to
it
first.
looks like a 4-seam fastball, and then it just ducks.
There and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a
with
fastball,
way
a
more
little
movement than a
straight and
sinker, right? And it's just late movement. But look at this. Our team is rolling.
And that's ball 1.
6-0 here for the Royals. Ryan Gamer with a smile on his face there. Look at him. Top the 8th.
2 out, space is empty. And that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count,
we're on an 8-game hit streak. Okay, so this is a big at-bat.
That's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And misses
that is
inside.
a great sweeper, though. That thing broke a mile.
Swing and
you got to wait on it. It's a good pitch to swing at, but just too early.
For the 3rd out.
Low and away there.
They blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 6 and the Red Sox nothing.
But you know what? You're going to have games like this. You know, it's probably going to be the end of the hitting streak, but the main thing that matters is the win.
1 out. Casas digs in now. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
We are 2 outs away from the win here. What a start here in Boston.
In the air, center field. Moving under this one.
Let's go.
And
there's 1. I guess I celebrated before he caught it. I need to stop doing that.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro.
You know, it's a good thing Jerry fixed the hole in Ryan's glove. We haven't seen the hole in the glove for a while.
Strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Yes! Royals win.
The Royals keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Number 12.
Don't say it, commentator.
To forget.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Yeah, honestly, that's completely true. Like, wash it off in the shower, move on. You just got to leave it in the past. We've been playing great baseball. We broke our slump 2 series in a row playing great ball. And then here to start against Boston, we struggled a bit. But that's all right. That's baseball sometimes. Gonna happen. Just was not reading pitches well. We faced great pitching today, though. We do have to point that out. It's time to move on to game 2, though. Josh Bell had a great game. 3 for 4, a home run, 4 RBIs. Are you kidding me? That's how you play ball. We're going to have a lot of tokens to spend. Probably like 35, possibly. We'll see. We still lead the team in average. I know we have less at-bats than all of our team, but still, it's still impressive, right?
It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox.
I want a home run here at Fenway, right? We all do, right? But
one down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Bottom of the first, 1 out.
There's a swing and a drive.
Just off the wall.
Back. And it hits off the monster. Round second, digging
off the green monster. Didn't read that right, but Bobby Witt Jr. and Lofton. Thank you to the left fielder. Was that the left fielder who came and made that play? No, yeah, it was. That's how you do a relay, right? You know, Bobby in the dugout is gonna be like, Ryan, so see, that's when you throw a relay, right? We have to watch that, right? Well, I guess we just go to previous play, right? Yeah, we have to watch that because Lofton went all the way over. We misread just. Hey, it's hard to read it off the green monster, everybody. Like, you can't be too upset at Ryan for that. Took kind of a weird bounce off the wall, too. What a play from Lofton. Like, bare hands it, right? Ryan looks lost, right? Like, no, there's no way we were getting that. But Chris Lofton to Bobby, and Bobby just sends it. Beautiful play. All part of the plan, everybody.
Getting started, digging in, number 12.
Wait, what is this pitcher's hits per 9? It's got to be low. 55. Here's our chance. Let's hit it over the green
Whitlock,
monster.
Back to work. And a foul ball.
Five RBIs in last 6 games.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through it.
That's great pitching. A sinker and then a circle change. It looks just like the sinker.
Down at the knees and below, and some guys are good.
Look at this pitching.
Right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Anybody would swing at that, right? There's no way you can lay off of it.
Back. Here's Alex Bregman.
2 sinkers in a row, then a circle change low. That's just perfection.
A former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a slider.
There's a lot of trade rumors about Michael as well. He's had a rough year, but he's been playing a lot better recently.
And there's one away. One out, base is empty.
Wake up, Ryan. Top of the 4th, nobody on, 1 out.
And that one fouled off.
One thing, the manager stepped aside in the dugout there and told Ryan, you're trying to do too much. You're trying to do too much. Just play ball.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me
that's a great swing.
Well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Welcome to baseball, right? I mean,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
We crushed that ball.
Yoshida off of first with 2 away. That's ripped. Base hit.
Good luck.
The throw in.
All day, every day. That's the easiest assist, right?
No runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left.
But you know what he was thinking. That's Ryan Gamer out there in center field. And that was his mistake.
Runner at third here, nobody out.
You don't underestimate our arm. 1-0 lead. Chapman on the mound again. Oh, no. Runner on third, no outs.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, these
look how late.
Doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And now the lefty. Called strike.
Hey, Chapman's release is so tough.
Back over the inner half.
And he brings the heat.
Overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Yeah, it was a poor at bat, but I mean, great pitching. We faced great pitching this entire series, right? They pitched great against us.
To the top of the lineup, and now
got to give them credit, right? Like, we don't have our stuff right now, but we also have to give credit to the pitching because they're doing great.
Liner, base hit.
Come on, team.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any bite.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Ryan's blocking the bright lights here.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Come on,
And
Ryan.
that's the third out.
Poor reaction. I mean, I don't think so.
One left for the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0.
I did kind of jump forward first, but I don't know. It's all part of the plan, right? Got to be unpredictable out there in center. 6 hits, 1 run. They have 7 hits. We've held them scoreless.
Bases
That is
empty,
impressive
1 away.
right there.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
3-0. Top the 8th. Yes.
That's a base hit.
You know, we've had quite a few hits between first and second recently. Now, not in the last episode, but those 2 episodes before that, that was like our only hits.
Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit.
I'm going.
0-2 now. Runner on the go.
Saved us from a double play there.
For the out.
And now 2 outs. We're going to go anyways.
So runner at second, 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Here's the
That
pitch.
was slow
Runner
as can
breaks
be.
for
Bad
third.
jump,
Down
I'd
the
say.
ground to the right side. Bregman to first. And the inning is over. So a strong showing there from the Boston. 1 out, bases
Moving
empty.
past that, because
And now
did you
the
all
first
see
baseman,
Ryan run back?
Abraham Toro.
It's 2 outs, Ryan. Yeah, I know.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
This to center field. Sizing this one up. Tracks it down for the out.
Way to get the glove up,
And
Ryan. I
there's
almost
out.
overran
That's
that.
just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch
Give us
his
that
breath
gold
before
glove.
he's
Come
ready
on.
to deal the next pitch.
And Devers hits that one. Lofton.
I hear you.
And there's 1 down.
I'm not going to mess that one up.
Man at first, Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox.
Come on, Ryan. Make a play. 2 outs, 1 out away from another win. We did
And
it.
they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
Wow, this
Number
team's
12
insane.
with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make
You know,
it easy.
I know he says I don't want to pile on a man when he's down. Yes, you do. They do it every time. They don't mind to pile down on us. I mean, at least we got a hit, though. 1 for 4. Not a good series, though. But you know what? I'd rather struggle this series than the series against Minnesota. That is the one where we have to deliver, right? No matter what happens now, against Minnesota, we got to lock it in. The team needs us, and yeah, we just can't afford not to deliver there. So I'm going to take a couple screenshots here, and we're going to return to the clubhouse and dive into Game 3. You know, this team is on a roll, and even when Ryan is struggling a bit, you know, I wouldn't call 1 for 4 struggling, but really, we were out of sequence there. We really did not look good for those first 7 at-bats of that series, right? But despite that, our team is so good right now that if one player is struggling, the rest of the team picks that player up, right? Like, picks up the slack, and that is why this team is so good. Offensively and defensively, we're all getting the job done for each other. Like, this is incredible. We may get 3 sweeps in a row, everybody. We have 1 game left to complete that. You talk about great momentum going into the most important series, right? Here in Minnesota. So let's check the division standings, though. Let's sum through this date and check. 1 game back. Okay. We need Minnesota to lose, right? We need Minnesota to lose today. I think we got a package, right? We might as well well, we don't need to open that package. I say we just dive straight into game 3. We'll open the package and spend our tokens at the end. We're batting 6th against a lefty here. We moved up. Oh, no. Not Crochet. Oh, my. Some of you are saying, Ryan, is that another one of your mini nemesis? Yes. Oh, Crochet. Wow, Crochet brings the heat. He is my nemesis. A lefty and throws over 100. So it's like my
live from
ultimate
historic
weakness.
Fenway Park in Boston. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox.
But not today. We're going to crush them. I'm not afraid of Garrett Crochet.
Along with my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shammy. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Come on, Kansas City. We need to win this so bad.
And here is Devers. 2 out, space is empty.
Come on, make a play, 1-2. Look alive.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0.
We're going to focus up on every play today, right? We're going to lock it in. Some of you might be saying, do you not usually focus up on every play?
And here's the rookie center fielder.
No comment.
Number 12.
Oh, Garrett.
Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next offering is fouled back.
Come on, 1-2.
Got him looking.
I could barely even see it.
Throws in for strike 3.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely.
Like, that's just perfect pitching.
On 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
That's your nemesis, knowing that he's your weakness, and he just went straight after us. 3 strikes, perfect pitching, a changeup, a fastball 97, then a 98, 99 mile an hour fastball. Like, yeah, right.
Out to center, under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Look, Lindor was on a 1-for-16 slump and broke it.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Wait.
3-2 now.
Brent Rooker for the Athletics is leading the home runs?
And a seed into center.
36? That was Ryan's teammate in MLB The Show 23 here on the channel. When we played for the Athletics, and we were never able to turn that team around.
Red Sox, David Hamilton.
And we broke records, but it wasn't enough. We broke every record, but we never made the playoffs.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
That was a perfect throw. It didn't matter, but
hitting him at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ryan looks ready here. Top the 4th, nobody on, 2 outs. Take the first pitch and reach base. All right. Just got to hold off. Hand's not even on the controller right now. No matter how tempting it is.
And a breaking ball drops in
he's
for
hitting every spot. How in the world is this Boston team only had 52 wins? So far we've seen great pitching. They have a great lineup. What are they doing?
2 outs. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's
all fastball. I just misread the circle change. We're on base to an error, though.
tag, and the inning still alive.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
No, but he can't stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Did Crochet balk there?
Now it's
Did
Alex
he move? Or did I make up a movement? Did he? Was that a balk? Did he move? Let's zoom in really close. From our eyes, right? Right here. Did he move? He moved, didn't he? He definitely moved. Huh, he didn't move. Jerry's about to have a long talk with Ryan, right? Like, Ryan, what were you doing? He moved. And, well, when did he move? Yeah, he moved when you went.
Swung on, belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were
good timing. We just couldn't get there. Wow. I think Ryan could have caught that.
But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another.
Put your glove up, Ryan.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
2-2 ball game. Bottom of the 5th. Good play, Bobby. Beautiful.
A really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Ryan, launch this thing out of the park. I want to see this ball just go to the moon.
Drilled in the air.
Please go. Please go.
Back there.
Please go.
Just shy of the wall.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought.
Well, we saw it go to the moon. The problem is it came back down.
Blown out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Look at this, though. Look at this Royals team. Come on. Top the 7th, a 5-run lead, 1 runner on, 1 out. Liam Hendricks up to the mound here.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout.
You just put the hottest base runner on base. So.
Out. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And base hit.
Are you all think what I'm thinking?
And that holds the runner at third base. Now they get the runner in a rundown. And he's out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
The runner on. Runner on. There wasn't there. Oh, you all think what I'm thinking. I was thinking still in home. You all were thinking Ryan. We are definitely not thinking the same thing as you. Get back. You're kidding me. You can't make this stuff up. This might. What? Runner on second. Of course there is a runner on second. There's a runner on second when we were up to the plate and got hit. Ryan, wake up. What are we doing out here? coach like, what is happening? Watch. They go through each other first. And Ryan Gamer's like, you think what I'm thinking? We're going to steal home. Josh Bell's just right behind him, staring at the third base coach. And Ryan's just standing there. I never saw Josh Bell until the end. And I'm just like, oh my. And then look, what is their pitcher doing? They don't even know. Look, they didn't even know. They're so shocked as well. It's like, look, there's two. Stuff up. That is terrible. Send Ryan back to the minor leagues right now. Right? If I'm the manager, I am sending Ryan back for a whole series. I'm probably sending him away at Minnesota for a play like that. Are we safe? No. Close. I can, hopefully people were stepping away for that one. I'm glad you all stepped away, got some coffee and everything. What did you miss? Well, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Welcome back. Top the ninth, runner on third.
Inside at 100, and that is ball one.
Chapman on the mound again. Good.
Right through
I
there
can't
for
even
a strike.
see it. Like, what?
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Fights that one away.
You know, we don't mention Fenway Park after today. Another thing we don't mention here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. Ryan Gamer at Fenway Park.
And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils that one, and
I
it
mean,
remains
every
2-2.
single pitch he has is just nasty. Are we up to 7 pitches this at bat? Come on, Ryan, get a rip now.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know what
When I
matters?
was a kid, I used to put them
score.
in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two
The
down.
commentators were so bored with Ryan's performance, they're out here talking about baseball cards, right? They're out here talking about hobbies. It's not because of Ryan, it's because we're up 8-2, right? We're playing great ball. That's what matters. Ryan, we don't talk about this series. We never played at Fenway.
So a man at first.
Fenway?
Now
No.
batting Jaron Duran.
Never heard of it. Boston? That's a baseball team? Huh.
One strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it.
That's what matters. A sweep. 3 in a row,
And
everybody.
that'll do it. The Royals add another to their winning streak. Number
Don't say
12
it.
With a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but
You don't?
that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
I'm going to add on to that and pile on a little bit more. That is worse than lousy, right? That is putting it nicely. Let's be honest. 1 for 12, some of the worst base running I think we've seen. Fielding, not great, and that is a game and series that you better leave in the past and grow from it. Like, we have to realize we're still a rookie. there's going to be growing pains, and this was one of those series that when you're at the major league level, you're expected to deliver at least on the fundamentals of the game, and we did not deliver on the fundamentals of the game today. I can tell you that right now. We didn't even know what the word fundamentals meant today. Like, if you ask Ryan, how do you spell fundamentals? Yeah, on to the next one. Hey, what matters is this team delivered. Look at Salvi, a home run, 4 RBIs. Bobby Witt Jr., 2 RBIs. The team is playing great ball, and the defense held Red Sox only 2 runs on 9 hits. So, like, that's 3 sweeps in a row, and that's what matters. That is 9 wins in a row, everybody. And next up, we better hope Ryan Gamer wakes up. We did get the hit by pitch, though, so at least we got on base. Actually, I wish we wouldn't have got on base there, right? Wow. Yeah, wow, I wish we were not on base there. We have 34 tokens to spend, everybody. So that's good, but yeah, I don't even know what to say. And can we just leave this in the past? Can we forget Fenway Park? Can we forget this even happened, right? Like, look at this. Let's focus on 3 wins, then 3 wins. 3 sweeps in a row. Imagine if we sweep Minnesota. Let's see them through the off day and do practice and get our tokens and move on. I'm doing the hand-eye coordination drill. We're going to crush these baseballs. Jerry, make it difficult for us right now. I want you to throw anything. Throw it 90 miles per hour. Even though he just tosses it, right? I'm mad right now, everybody. Let's take out our frustrations on the baseball. But, you know, in baseball, you have to have such a short memory. I mean, even video game baseball, you still gotta have a short memory. If you get frustrated in this game, you're never gonna break that slump. You're just not. Like, if you start to lose confidence, our slump we had there for quite some time. I had no confidence, and it costed us. Got confidence back, a couple series, but wow, it just shows baseball is just so tough. I love it. But wow, is it tough sometimes. And we really need a goat here. Look at that, perfect. That was beautiful. Sometimes it's really hard to catch it in the hot zones. Some of them you can't. Oh, that was huge. I will say, no telling what Jerry is going to have Ryan do out on the field on this off day. We got goat on the last one. But, like, after that poor performance, Jerry's going to have Ryan run bases. He's going to have him, like, catch 1,000 fly balls. I don't even know what Jerry's going to have him do. Batting practice, he's going to be practicing 25 hours in a 24-hour day. Okay. Before we spend those skill points, moment of truth. Oh, my. Okay. Listen. We are tied at the division top with the most important. This is for the AL Central lead. I'm going to call the video the most important series of the season because I truly believe that this series in Minnesota will dictate who wins the division. I truly believe that. Maybe this next series against Minnesota. But, like, that is such an important series, and let's spend our skill points. We're still batting over 300, multiple stolen bases, and yeah, let's open our package and spend our tokens. Base running and Fenway? No, I don't think we had base running turned on, right? No. Yeah, no, we didn't run the bases. Yeah. We didn't run any bases, I promise. Let's spend 42 tokens. Okay, what do we need? Everything. What do we not need is the question. Okay. So, you know, base running is great. Do we really need to even improve it anymore? This could help us with our jumps. No, I think for this next series, we're stealing bases great, right? We gotta be able to crush baseballs. So I'm gonna go contact. I'm gonna go clutch with runners in scoring position, right? I'm gonna go contact against lefties and righties. Yeah, I like that. Clutch and contact against righties and contact against lefties. I feel like our power is in a pretty good spot right now. So I'm going to spin those. We're up to 74 overall, everybody. Working on contact, because contact is definitely clearly been an issue, right? We need our PCI to be a touch bigger against righties and lefties, and clutch, it helps our PCI get bigger when there's runners in scoring position, because your clutch stat replaces your contact stats in that spot. So yeah, wow, it's just leave it in the past. This series was rough. We have to say it like it is. I did not play well, did not make good decisions there, was not, clearly had a lack of focus when I said I was going to focus on every at bat and play, and it just was not our game. And sometimes you're just not there. We did not play the fundamentals of baseball. We were not playing baseball. I think Ryan thought he was playing another sport there. You know, I don't know what sport Ryan thought he was going to play. You know, he's a multi-sport athlete here on the channel. I don't know which career mode he thought we were loading into today, but I guarantee you he did not know we were playing baseball. But I will see you in the most important series of the year. Ryan Gamer and the Kansas City Royals will be facing off against the Minnesota Twins in Minnesota for the division lead. We are tied right now with Minnesota. It is going to be epic. You will not want to miss the next episode. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.